Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. The entirety of the factory right now, pretty much every resource that is coming in is dedicated to making speed modules right now. We're running a little bit behind on red circuits, which is not typical for any base, really. But I've tried to do a little bit of upgrading here and there with belts and just kind of try to do little cheap upgrades to see how far I can take this. And I think this is about as far as it can go. I've thrown some beacons in here and there and upgraded belts trying to get this stuff filled out. It's going okay. We are at 503 speed modules right now, plus the speed modules that are in little things that I've tried to cheat upgrade. But that is going well. Pretty much the whole base here is cleared out and ready to go. I think we are... Well, I mean, we got to set some stuff up over here for barreling fluids, and that's going to be quite the thing. But I think what I want to do now is just go ahead and set up our sushi setup and get that built. Let's see. I should have a book. I've got the book right here. Let's make sure... Oh, it's already in our inventory. No, that's the old one. Okay, so we're doing good by getting this one. We do not want this setup, though. We want this one, which is new and improved. And I've already taken the lane out here, so this is going to be the size. Where do we want this to line up at? Let's see, those guys are going to feed off of the bus, which will probably start right there. It'll go under those, and we'll probably want just a little bit of room here to do some finagling. So maybe we start it like right... a little bit more room. Maybe right here is where we will lead that off. That should give enough room for messing with stuff logistically. And let's commit. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn off my personal robots because they're starting to annoy me a little bit. And we'll get this all built. And, oh, cliff explosives. I love that the robots can do that now. And yeah, we'll just see what this ends up looking like. All right, I had to extend robot range down here a bit because we weren't quite reaching the end. This should do it. I don't have any robo ports in my inventory, though. That will all get built over time, I am confident. And yeah, that will most definitely work. All right, so I did not mark what we needed in each lane, so I should probably do that and probably make that part of the blueprint too. That would probably be helpful for everyone. Do we have any blue undergrounds? No, we don't, but we should have some. All right, there. Oh, we have a lot of them there. Let's not take all of those. Maybe just a stack will work. And let's see, constant combinators. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. I know we have some, but more will be better. All right. So, there were a couple of ideas, and I kind of liked them. In order to kind of share some of these belts, we're gonna want these coming in. Let's just look. Let's just look. Okay, so we need a lot of copper, so we're gonna need a full belt of copper. So I think that was this top line. It is. Let's go ahead and reserve that. We'll get a constant combinator in here and set it up for copper and copper. 2 lines of copper coming in like that. All right, and the next one we have is, okay, that's stone. Then we have an iron one. All right, let's go ahead and reserve that. All right, now these are our fluids. We've got gas. All right, let's go ahead and keep these as they are. Let's see, that is lube, light oil. Lube. No, that's not right at all. Lube, light oil, and test my memory here. I believe that was water, and I believe that is petroleum, right? Petroleum, water, light oil, lubricant. Ha! I did that. All right, and actually, you know, we can go ahead and just fill these out because they need to be the same. This one is steel, coal, and stone. So stone, coal, and steel. All right, so we've got these bus lines coming down here. I would like to move these over here so that everything is like in these three. Let's see, we don't need the stone brick line anymore, so that frees an open one to throw all our fluid barrels onto. And what are we missing? We're missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need an empty line. We need an empty line to send the empty barrels back on. Okay, so that's the one that we're missing there. So with all of this, we still need one more. Okay. So the idea is that we could have a single line coming in that has our fluids in it, right? And we can filter some of this stuff off. So let's just see. We don't have any of the blue filters or the blue splitters. We'd grab a stack of those too. Okay, so if this has all of our fluids on it, let's take it in from the bottom right here. And we wanted petroleum on the top. We can do something like that and set your output priority to the left, to petroleum, and send you off to that top lane. We would want to we would want to output priority up that way. And then we would want to output priority like fish right there, so nothing else gets... So that would filter off those guys. And then I think we could just continue this, right? We could do another one, like, just right here. Wow, it wouldn't let us blueprint over that. Interesting. Okay, so this one would be water. Input priority, fish. And then we could just do a single one right here that is an output priority left on light oil. And that would force lube to be the last one, right? So, actually, we don't need to do any of this stuff. I'm getting extra fancy with it, and I don't think it needs to be extra fancy. We can just do that right there, and that will be fine, right? And 3. And that's all we need right there. You will filter off water, and you will filter off light oil, and the only thing left on the belt at that point should be lubricant. At least I think I'm thinking about that correctly. The reason we would want to do the other setup is if we actually wanted to keep the stuff on the belt, and we don't necessarily want to do that. So we can feed, long story short, we can feed all of these guys off of that single line coming in off of the bus. And we could do something very similar for like coal and steel here. Since they're right together, it's going to work out fairly well if we just did that right there and set a filter to coal. Actually, I'm going to take that back a little bit just so it has a little bit of slack in it. So we can buffer up just a little bit of it. Do an output left of coal. So we could make this a line of steel and coal coming in. Then we'd have a dedicated iron, dedicated stone, and dedicated copper. Because I think stone is the one we need the most of. Yes, it definitely is. All right, so that simplifies things a little bit. Not very much, but it works. All right, let's take a look and see how this has transpired. Do we get modules everywhere? We're missing a couple of productivity modules in places, and I think I know where those are. We're missing some of the more important productivity modules. Let's see, I think I've got one of these right here. Yes, I sure do. And that'll get all that cleared out. But speed modules looked like they were just fine. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. And how many speed modules does that leave us here? We're at 164. Okay, let's make a change here. Let's set you guys all to productivity modules now. And get you guys working on those for a change. And I'm just going to have to manually clear out these lines. Get all the speed modules off of them so that can continue working. So I wish there was a way to... It's this setup right here where I wish there was a way to just manually go and set these up. Just set them like a circuit condition where we could flip it back and forth between speed and productivity modules. That would be awesome. But yeah, we'll get some of those built and hopefully get the rest of those. There should actually be enough. I think I had some in my inventory there. I put productivity modules in the blue circuit, so I think that is where the let up is. And we're not going to be able to supply this with copper until we stop making green circuits, because that's where literally all of the copper is going right now to make green and red circuits. So yeah, once we confirm that all those productivity modules are in place, we'll probably go ahead and cut down the circuit production for now until we get that set up. Still missing a couple of them. Still missing some here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing 2 of them there. And 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I guess I could just look right here. Okay, it's actually 14. All right, those will get built, but we can go ahead and get our bus nice and prepped. Let's see. I was wanting to use this as another bus lane. So we're going to have to do a little bit of movement, and that is a lot of sulfuric acid that we're getting ready to get rid of. Maybe we can hold on to it for a little bit longer. Yeah, all right. Let's just, let's take that pole out. We'll just copy this setup here. Where was that going? Oh, yeah, that's going up to feed, it's going up to feed trains, so we do need that. And that should take the logic as well. Oh, there is no logic there. The logic is up there, and it's captured. We can then just flip that, and then that will put sulfuric acid there. And I'll keep this for a little while, just because there's going to be a lot of lubricant we're going to lose as well, but that's just going to have to be the case. All right, this just needs to go to the mall. So that just needs to get down to right there. And lubricant is done. Boy, how long is this going to last? It's probably going to last forever. It's just going down to make blue circuits. And you guys use 5 per cycle. I know. Take that up 1. Take that out. Take that out. Take that across. We'll just pump it out. All right, we'll go ahead and shut that off for now so that all that stuff goes in there. That'll go into that tank, and we'll be just hunky-dory. That, let's see, just a regular pipe right there. And this sulfuric acid we can just get rid of. There we go. And we'll still be wasting a little bit, but it won't be very much. All right, and there was some logic condition we had here. I'm not sure that it's going to end up being important. But we do need to, however, take this up and get it online with this. All right, so now we have a free bus line here. That was our old collision bus that has been repurposed. Fantastic. And what I would like to use this for is, one, I would like to put our fluids on here. And then I would like to get these items over here. What is coal being used for? Coal is being used, oh, for plastic. Okay. That makes sense. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just grab these. We'll go ahead and run this bus line down. Just right here. Oh, Ghost Placer's placing that for me. Fantastic. Let's see, we've got most of the items right here. Let's take... we want stone and steel to be together, so let's go ahead and take stone right here. Take stone right there. And we'll take coal off right here. All right, and steel, instead of going down there, I'll get you guys humming up this way. Oh, Sorry, brief pause. All right, sorry about that little interruption there. What was I doing? Oh, I was moving steel in over here. Yeah, let's see. We did stone on that belt. Let's not do that. We want coal and steel together, not stone. Yeah, see, I just needed to step away a little bit just to refresh my memory there on what was what. Okay, so if we took coal down here and steel down here, and got coal and steel on that line, actually, let's do it. Coal here, steel there, stone there, and that just works, right? And the iron ore can continue on to whatever it is that the iron ore is doing. And I don't think that... Are the stone bricks? Yeah, the stone bricks are used in the mall, so technically that's needed. We might have a think up a better plan for that. Get all that cleared out. Okay, it is. And this is all blue belt. So we're going to need to do some upgrade planning and get... And we're going to have to increase the throughput on that a little bit. I don't know that we're going to need a full blue belt because that kind of trickles in. But that is a fight for another day. All right, that is going now. Let's go ahead and take the iron bus down. And we'll go ahead and get the copper bus down as well. Just to get things nice and prepared. Let's see, coal was being used, actually, somewhere. It was being used right here for plastics. So let's go ahead and get that pulled off as well. Oh, sorry, another distraction there. Okay, it's going crazy here. All right, down. Simple coal pull off. I can pull this off before... anything else gets in the way. All right, and that should be good. All right, we can go ahead and get these lines pulled out now. And we are well under the way. Let's see, we don't need the stone either. That is no more. Now, we just got an attack signal. Oh, they're almost broken through there. We need to go do something about that. I completely forgot about biters, that they were a thing that existed. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pull these lines out, and I will see you in the next episode, where we will try to get our sushi set up, and we will see how that works out. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.